Hey, what's up guys? Sir, I'm on here back with another DuelingBook what am I saying? High rated spectate. Alright, so this is a series where I go and watch some of the higher rated players on DuelingBook and just kind of see what they're up to. And I try and usually take meta matches where people are playing I guess higher tier strategies and or even like tier 2, like solid tier 2, and kind of just see how the meta is shaping up directly. And I guess this is like a forum for the community to kind of just like talk about specific card interactions or like plays, reads, things of that nature, so that hopefully we can all get better together as players. I am sorry. If you have watched the Sky Striker video, that was a very long one and I'm kind of winded. I'm recording this right after it, so excuse me if I am a little bit out of it, because that just kind of took everything as far as endurance is concerned. But I'm gonna power forward and push through. So yeah, without further ado, this is a Danger Thunder Dragon versus Pendulum Magician, and I hope I have the right players on the right sides, but we'll see. Because like I like to have the first name be the bottom player. Awesome. All right. We will switch this to medium quality and get going. So we see that the Pendulum player is starting off here. I do remember this matchup a little bit. I was like watching in and out. Again, I like to tab in and out enough so that I can see what the players are playing, how the match is going, and if it's like a high quality or low quality game. But not enough for me to like know everything in advance, so that like if I try and make reads from like a player perspective, then I could still, you know, provide input as to like how I would have, you know, maybe considered certain scenarios and whatnot. So Pendulum player starts off with Mythical Beast Master Cerberus. He's gonna scale it, use its effect to get a Jackal King. More than likely Jackal King is going to get the Cerberus, but not before the chronograph comes out. He drew the Time Gazer with it, so it makes it awkward to scale. So I mean, this works itself out effectively. He doesn't have to commit his normal summon here, which is pretty good. Interesting to see if he'll pitch the Oath Dragon, or if he'll just pitch something else. Electromite's going to activate. That could maybe put... let's think of what he'll put in the extra deck off Electromite. If he's going for a Guard Dragon play, he could go for Dark Worm, I guess. That's something that players have been pivoting towards, is the Guard Dragon build of Pendulums. For those of you guys who are not aware, I'm sure most people know by now, but if he's running Dragon Caller Magician off of for the Pendulum Claw as a target, it's a level 7/8 scale whose scale effect reads that you can target a monster on your field and make it a dragon. So that makes literally any level 4 or lower monster a dragon, so he can go into LP very, very easily. So very, very good stuff. We'll see if he opts to then go for Dark Worm, because if he has Dragon Caller, then he doesn't need to go for Dark Worm. But he does go for Dark Worm anyway, so maybe he is playing it, but he just wants the +1 with the gate 0. Very, very understandable. He's gonna scale Jackal King. Let's see if he goes and grabs the Mythical Beast Master Cerberus back, or if he opts to pop it off Electrum. He's gonna opt to pop it off Electromite. He's gonna add back the Jackal King. So his Dark Worm's probably gonna be Pendulum summoned to, oh, you can't see my cursor, but to the right zone of Electromite, if that makes sense. Bottom right. So Electromite's gonna draw. It's a Dark Worm anyway, so rest in peace. He's probably gonna pitch this Dark Worm and get himself a copy of a high scale. Could be Black Fang, or maybe if he is running Dragon Call, he could get it anyway. And Harmonizing, I guess. Dragon Pit and Harmonizing. Okay, fair enough. So scale up. There's nothing we have to add. He could add Time Gazer, I guess, but he already has 4 monsters he can Pendulum summon. You don't obviously Pendulum summon 5 here because Harmonizing. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is fine the way it is. Yeah, he's gonna pen 4. Put the Dark Worm. I think that's the wrong zone. Yeah, I was gonna say, this feels like the wrong zone. Alright, Harmo is going to special summon Oh, he is running Dragon Caller. Interesting. But yeah, it's probably gonna turn into a triple burst sometime. Oh, interesting. It's playing Meteor Burst. So we could maybe make a Zephyr Metaltron, but then this, oops, the one zone is gonna be kind of awkwardly blocked off. So, oh, he's going for summoning Oath Dragon. This is very interesting because he doesn't get the add back off Oath Dragon now. He's gonna make Vortex with the Dragon Caller instead. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that's how he's gonna get rid of that zone, while still making Vortex. So I wonder what his aggro pain target is if he's running Hot Red. Yeah, there's Zephyr Metaltron. Vortex is gonna be summoned, and then it's gonna be LP. Or not LP, maybe. Maybe he's not playing Guard Dragons. I don't remember exactly how this went. Oh, that's right, he needs to make a, so Yuji needs to make a dragon because aggro pain requires a dragon, or 2 dragons rather, to be made. So if he had left the Metaltron, that wouldn't have worked. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so LP. This is a very interesting sequence of plays. So LP's gonna get Destrudo, which I don't think it's a lot of value here. Unless he wants to turn his Jackal into a Dragster because there's no counters on it currently, which is something I guess to consider. Aggro Pain is gonna get probably Hot Red. Oh, he's like Crystal Wing. Interesting. All right. I guess it makes sense because Vortex is an Omni Negate, and like sometimes like Hot Red can be a little suboptimal if like they have like a Pankratops especially, because then that just forces you to use a different negate. Like it can be easily threatened. He's probably gonna go for Celestial Spheres here, or Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. I was watching a Phoenix Flare X video, and he said something that like I was thinking about too, which is it's very weird that they translated into TCG to Heavenly Spheres, because even though it's like not hugely a religious context, it still has some religious connotations to it. So it's pretty interesting because usually TCG Konami shies away from that sort of thing, but yeah, because it was Celestial prior. Oh, he is gonna go for Destrudo and make a Dawn Dragster. So yeah. Alright, so Danger Thunder player has a pretty good hand, but there's a lot of interruption, and I think the Heretic Link is actually one of the bigger problems here, because that could just turn a big Link investment play into effectively nothing. So he's gonna start off with Danger Snake. It's a snake, and he draws the card. Holy crap! So he's just gonna scoop it up. Wow, that's crazy. So I guess he's just assuming that his Skyboxer play wasn't going through. He did have Wyver Burster to maybe push. And it's possible that like he could have pitched like a Roar off of one of the remaining dangers, and then like banish it off Wyver Burster, and then get like a Thunder play going, and then get like a Guard Dragon play. I feel like he could have maybe tried to push. BM question mark in chat. Alright, but I'm pretty much ignoring the chat entirely, as I think chat is just not needed too much when you're spectating. Like obviously when you're playing you have to communicate with your opponent somehow, but right, he's gonna go with Thunder Dragon, add 2 more, or maybe 1 more. I think he's getting 2 more because it's Second Light probably, so just wants to get those out of deck. He's gonna go Tsuchinoko. He hits the snake again, 1 out of 7. Mothman. Wow, he hits Mothman. That's crazy. So he's gonna pitch Eclipse Wyvern, which will banish. Could be Levianeer. He already has a Levianeer, but he might just want to grab another one. Unless he's playing the prize card. That is another Levianeer. Alright. So let's see, what's his graveyard looking like? He has Second Light to maybe shuffle back a Thunder Dragon if he wants. Or maybe shuffle back Diabolos if he wants to like summon it off LP. Because he already has the Wyver Burster. He doesn't really have a Thunder engine going other than like Saryuja special and then just make Colossus. But he doesn't have like the Roar Dark cycling yet. So we'll see if he like goes for Sekka's Light first, since he's out of dangers to push. He will, and he shows back Thunder Dragon. Alright. Draws Solar! That's a pretty good draw. Yes, Solar Wyver Burster, and that is the combo. Solar Wyver Burster actually still is a combo after Summon Sorceress is banned, by the way, so that's something for y'all to look up as well. There are some videos on YouTube. Alright, so he's gonna send Roar, he's gonna banish it for Wyver Burster. Roar is gonna special Dark. So I get the token, mandatory effect. See if he goes for Summon Sorceress or if he goes for Saryuja. He goes for Saryuja. So it's gonna be probably 1 Saryuja, 2 Channeling 2 is gonna be the, what's it called? Dark. So adds duo. Always playing the defrag combo. So that makes Thunder Dragon super high value. I really like defrag in general. It's just because like it's a free summon. You can make guard dragons with it, and then it's works so well with OG Thunder. Just because you summon it back, and then you can like tribute it for like Diablos and stuff. It's just a lot of, it has all the good things going for it. So what's he gonna put back? He's gonna keep Thunder Dragon most likely. I don't think he's gonna keep Diablos unless he's a better target for LP. So that's probably gonna be put back. I don't know what else he puts back. Oh, I just noticed he searched Duo instead of searching Hawk. That's quite interesting. Maybe he's just prioritizing the rank 8 plays instead of Colossus. Because I guess Colossus against Pendulum isn't... It's good. It's just not as effective as like against Striker, for instance. But it is good at stopping like Pendulum Call. Granted, that's like pretty much the only thing. I guess Dark Worm Frigate 0 searches. What else searches? Not much, because they just run Desires, right? I don't think they run Duelist Alliance at this point in time. Maybe they do. Actually, no, I think the PPG build... I don't remember where the PPG was. I'm sorry, it slipped my mind. But the PPG build ran, I think, 2 Alliance, 2 Pentacall, if my memory serves. Somebody can correct me on that in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah. Okay, so I totally don't remember what he put back. He put back Wyver Burster. Oh, that's right, because he already has a Wyver Burster, of course. Oh, he put back OG. He put back Jackalope. Interesting. Oh, he misclicked Shuffle, that's why. Okay. I should not pay attention to that. I keep saying that, but... Alright, so that's going to return to LP, and then Wyver Burster get Black Dragon, Collapse Serpent. Oh, he didn't put back Diablos. That's interesting. I wonder what his target for LP is then. Oh, it's Destrudo. Okay. Does he play Dragster or anything? Or is that just like an extender? Interesting. Interesting. He's probably going to... He could make Collapse Serpent and then make Agripane in the middle zone. And then summon out Hot Red or Crystal Wing. That's an option. He hasn't used Saryuja special either. He has Levianer still too. Or he just didn't use Saryuja special at all. Interesting. Yeah, defect could be specialed off Saryuja. You don't have to use its own summoning condition. So Agripane effect is gonna get out. It's Crystal Wing. They're both playing Crystal Wing. That's interesting. Eclipse Wyvern banished, obviously, for the Collapse Serpent. Oh, he's going for Levianer first. Oh, just kidding. Alright. He's gonna get the Levianer back. So you can banish 3 Darks. Yeah, there's 3 in here. For Levianer to rip a card. Oh, he's gonna pitch the Diablos for defrag. That's actually a pretty good target to pitch. Alright. Fair play. He did not need to use Saryuja special, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, no Saryuja, so I think 1 Saryuja, 2 Black Dragon. if, yeah, that was the case. So he drew back the Thunder Dragon that he put back. I'm very interested as to why he shuffled that back since he had the Defrag Dragon. He could have very easily, before making LP, just summoned the Thunder Dragon off of Saryuja and then use that to make a this Saryuja. Because he could have gotten Defrag out of his hand the other way too. This kind of just like this. I feel like he could have maybe structured that a little bit differently. I don't know if it's more or less optimal. I don't play this deck often enough to know like the exact play strings, but like just my intuition says that like putting back the Thunder Dragon was a bit risky if you want to make use of Defrag. Granted, I don't think he needs the Defrag to still make it board. What I'm also curious about is searching the Duo instead of the Hawk. Since he already had hard drawn the Levianeer and he had the White Dragon Wyvern Burster, so he definitely had a way to banish the Eclipse Wyvern for the other Levianeer, and he has like infinite ways to make Colossus. That's another thing too, he didn't even have to like make Saryuja with it. He could just kept it on board, done the exact same play that has he done now. Like he could have made this Saryuja the exact same way, but just have an additional Thunder Dragon on board by special summoning it prior to making Guard Dragon LP, and then now he has a Thunder Dragon on board that he can use to make Colossus, and then he'll have the Defrag Engrave to like make use of it, bring it back. I can't remember what he added back. Oh, I wonder if you guys could see that. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see the dual log. Nice. All right. He returned White Dragon, OG Thunder, and Jackalope. Oh, but I don't know. I don't remember what he kept. That's fair enough. What he kept might have been also important, but just things to consider. Even as a non-Thundy player. Okay, he returned Nessie, another Nessie, and oh my god, I can't process this. Oh, Wyvern Burster. All right, okay. I don't know. I don't know why he did that. Okay, whatever. Levianeer coming out here. I'm pretty sure you just banish 3 darks and then rip a card here. You definitely don't need the Reborn. Yeah. Random shuffle. He gets Duo out. He got lucky with drawing these two, like the Thunder Dragon and the Hawk. I think he got lucky. Because that makes this board a lot stronger. So yeah. Make another Colossus. He can overlay. He hasn't used Diablos yet, and he hasn't used Defrag yet either, so he can like overlay one of the Colossuses and the Levianeers. I guess actually Duo and Hawk effectively do the same thing. It's just that Duo could be used for rank 8 plays too, has flexibility. I guess. That's fair enough. So Levianeer and Colossus can be overlaid for rank 8. Probably Zombie Stein. Actually, this is still before the Goliath combo is banned. Or maybe he's just playing without it. Honestly, the deck is very much almost the same. Zombie Stein, or if he plays Hope Harbinger. I like that card a lot actually, just because if he plays, actually yeah, if he plays a Hieratic Link, now that I think about it, and you tribute it and then summon Goliath, Hope Harbinger just redirects the attack anyway. So yeah, I think that's actually pretty strong, because Zombie Stein, like, it can negate anything, sure, but like you don't have a way to protect your Goliath, so I think that's actually cool if he, oh, he's actually overlaying. Alright, nice. Let's see if it's Harbinger, if it's just Zombie Stein, or if it's Dark Matter. It is Harbinger, nice. Wait, how does this get, wait. Oh, wait, he's banished, okay. Oh, he's interesting, he's using the Diablos to tribute itself. Oh, right, because he has the Hawk, so he can Hawk make another Colossus. So it's 3 Colossus, and then this is also Dragon, so we can make the Heretic Link. Holy crap. So let's take a look at this. I'm pretty sure it's the end board. He has a Balance, which summons a Goliath that's protected by a redirect attack. He has a monster negate from anywhere. He has a spell or spell effect negate from the field. And then 2 Colossus. Plus he ripped 2 cards. Ripping 2 cards, especially against Pendulum, it just seems like GG, man. Like, that's actually just absurd. Going for Shrine, that gets negated. And there's a Scoop. So very fun and interactive games so far. It probably didn't take this long actually in practice, but I'm just like talking a lot. I just like talking, if you guys haven't noticed. Oh, the trash talk of the question mark. Alright. So we see, this is a strong hand, pushes through a lot. Whoa. Oh, I like this card a lot. Okay, this card is really cool. So I've been toying around a little bit with Zephyr and Endymion. I might post like stuff on my channel with it because I like that deck a lot. But I like this card a lot as a target for the Heretic Link, because if it's a normal or special summon, you can just banish a monster in the field. Unlike Danger Thunder, Pendulum doesn't have a great way to make Harbinger with like a guaranteed material. Like, you can get the material if you negate something, but if they don't play a spell, then you don't have a way to protect the Goliath. They can just go battle phase and clear it. Whereas this actually, like, you can wait on your Hieratic Link more and then summon this. If they like go to battle phase immediately to try and like force the Hieratic Link, then you did the job anyway that like it would have done, you know, regardless. But I don't know, I just think that if like you want to hold the Hieratic Link and then they try and make a bigger push, this is like super punishing. I like it a lot. I just happen to like it because it's also good going second. You can like Pendulum summon it because it's at level 6. You can summon it off LP, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Alright, anyways. He's playing a fan of Skyblaster, I just noticed that. Whoa. That's crazy. In Pendulum, I guess, is this just a Turbo Saryuja? Probably. That's all that Danger Thunder does with Fam Skyblaster is Turbo Saryuja. Could he make Repro Summon Sorceress? He could. I don't know what your Summon Sorc out. Interesting. And a Pot Desires. Alright, so very strong hand. Go for Dragon Shrine for Dark Worm. Dark Worm get gate 0. Let's see if he plays Pot Desires first. Or because like if you don't play Pot Desires first, then like this hand's pretty weak in general. Oh the way no, he could just summon Skyblaster and make Saryuja. Yeah, because like you don't want to banish your targets for LP, which I'm assuming is just the one Destrudo. And I guess this is an LP target, but like going first is not as good. So I'm pretty sure he just makes Saryuja, right? I think that's kind of interesting because like he's not really able to like make Electromite in a good zone, so to speak, but he can still make it. It's just like a little bit more awkward. Although the advantage to this is that Saryuja being a dragon already makes it so that your guard dragon climbing is easier. So the Skyblaster is pretty cute. Going to 1 obviously in the next list. I wonder how many he's playing. Alright, so drawing 4, I'm pretty sure you put back Shrine and you put back Ether. And probably one of the Harmonizings. Yeah. I guess your only other high skill is Chronograph, but it's like whatever. He puts out Ether, he puts back Harmonizing, puts back... Oh, he puts out Purple instead of Shrine. That's interesting, because he already used Shrine. I mean, the extra 4 would have been nice, just to keep it in hand for a future turn. Oh, he is going to Desires first. Alright. I guess if he doesn't Desires first, his Pendulum Summon's pretty weak. There's just 2. Granted, if he had kept Purple Poison, he would have had 3 plus the Harmo. And then he had the Guard Dragon play. Chronograph could have gotten the Time Gazer, which would have been another body, so... I guess this is just insurance, but if you banish Destrudo, I feel like that's kind of bad, right? Let's see, banish Jackal King, Pen Call, Harmonizing, Pen Call, Dragon Pit. Wisdom Eye. Let's see. Abyss Actor, Current Razor, Time Gazer, Wisdom Eye, and Black Fang. So, no dragons that are banished. Pretty lucky. Alright, he gets Black Fang and he gets Wisdom Eye. So, quite nice. He could scale those up if you wanted to and get Oath Dragon, because I don't think Oath Dragon got banished. And he has a 7 for... Oh, she's getting Dragon Collar instead of Oath. Interesting. Did he banish Oath? Oh, he banished Oath. Okay. Maybe he's not playing 2. I forgot. That maybe he might be playing 1. So that might be his only low scale besides purple. Actually, I think he banished purple. Or maybe he didn't banish purple. I don't know. I don't know why I'm looking at the banish so much. That's not important. Alright, what is important is that he's going to Pendulum Summon. That for sure. Harmonizing for sure. Wisdom Eye for sure. And 0 maybe? Oh, he's going to Chronograph instead. It might just be a throwaway. Oh, he likes not to use Harmonizing. Interesting. It's probably because he already has the zones, so... Does not need to commit because he has the zones and it's a dragon, so well, you don't need to climb elsewhere. So he goes Agripane, summon Crystal. And he's going to summon the Hieratic Link, make Borreload Savage here. And make the Strudo. Yeah, so it is a throwaway. I feel like it feels like there has to be a way to be able to summon like more than 3 negates with this. Like, for some reason I feel like you should be able to make 4, but there might just not be enough spaces on the board, quite frankly. Anyway, this is looking pretty grim for the Thunder, because unless he opens specifically, what's it called? Sphere mode, then it's looking pretty grim. Thunder Dragon gets 2 more. Psycho's Light will be negated by Dragster. He can still play it and then try and mulligan. He's gonna go for a danger place first. Wow, this guy is a monster at sniping these. This is like the 4th time he sniped one. Mr. Naruto must be getting mad. He hits Psycho Light. That's actually about as good as you could expect, to be honest. He hits the Levianeer off the top. I wonder if he plays Nightmare Cerberus. Probably not. Probably no space. He's gonna put back Thunder Dragon. I think he was considering negating that with Dragster, because he can get spell traps or effects, I believe. Yeah, or effect. So, yep. He could have negated that. Skywasser's gonna for sure eat Crystal Wing here. Yeah, it would have eaten Crystal Wing. Yeah. Sphere Mode came too late. Yeah. You need to draw that for sure. Or like danger into it. Because like you usually don't negate dangers. Because like there could be bigger threats. In the form of like another danger in Sky Blaster and stuff. Like if you have like 2 negates and they have like 3 dangers with the Sky Blaster and like they don't hit the Sky Blaster, it's like, man, that sucks a lot, you know? Granted, the Hieratic Link mitigates Sky Blaster, I guess, but you don't want to return a danger to hand. I guess you could return a Sky Blaster and then make just 2 tokens, but anyways, or just 1 token, 2 monsters, is what I meant. But yeah, those are not really interactive games, but it's kind of what you expected in like a board building matchup. So yeah, thank you guys for watching again. Keep giving me feedback on these sorts of videos. I really do enjoy commentating, and again, I am working on trying to get better at not brain farting too much, but I hope that this is at least informative and or entertaining, and like it's like a good, again, medium or forum to like bounce ideas and stuff. That's like the ultimate goal that I have in mind, because I want to learn from other players and I want to learn from watching as well, and this is kind of like the best of both worlds, you know? So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you guys.